Northwest Suburban College. We're glad you can be here in person to help us congratulate these students who have worked so hard during the past months. We also welcome our board members, faculty, staff, and of course our students and their families. Georgia Casciato, the new marketing strategist for the college, who is also our keynote speaker this afternoon. Please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Dr. Ali's granddaughter, Miss Sabrina Ahmed.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I want to keep my remarks very, very brief. On a day like today, when it is much warmer than what we expect, and the room is warming up too, even though 2 ACs are on. Welcome to Northwest Suburban College graduation. This is 15th commencement, and we are proud of our alumni, our students. We have graduated nearly 750 students. And here's a fresh batch right in front of you here, and I just wanted to give my brief remarks now. I'll come back and do charge later on, but again, everyone is welcome to our commencement, and thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Dr. Ali. Now our new provost, Dr. Jay Shahad, will also give us some remarks.
I have one quick announcement. Dr. Shahad, sorry. There is some music coming from here.
Dear graduates, board members, administrators, faculty, staff, families, friends, good afternoon. Buenas tardes, ustedes. It is with immense pride and joy that I stand before you today as the provost of Northwest Suburban College to celebrate the remarkable achievement of our beloved graduates. Today marks the culmination of a year of hard work, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. To each of you graduates, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on reaching this significant milestone. Your journey through our programs has not been easy. It has required countless hours of study, hands-on practice, and externship. But through it all, you have demonstrated the resilience, compassion, and professionalism that are the hallmarks of experiential healthcare professionals. As you prepare to step into your new roles, whether you are a medical assistant, dental assistant, or pharmacy technician and beyond, remember that your education has equipped you not only with the technical skills needed, but also with the ability to make a profound impact on the lives of those you serve. In a field where every action changes a life, your work is more than just a job calling. To the families and friends here today, thank you for your unwavering support. Your encouragement has been instrumental in helping our graduates achieve their goals. For the graduates, what I want you to do is, I want you to turn around, look at your family member, and give them a great round of applause. To our faculty and staff, who have shaped them into the competent and compassionate professionals we celebrate today. And to our graduates, as you embark on your professional journeys, I encourage you to stay connected with us and as a proud alumni of Northwest Suburban College. And join the alumni club. We have a table out there. Right, we have a table, alumni club table right there. Before you leave, I'd like everyone to sign up so we can stay connected with you. Your journey with us does not end today. It is just the beginning of a long life relationship with your alma mater. We hope that you carry the lessons, experiences, and value you have gained here with you wherever you go. Remember, the world needs your talent, your compassion, and your commitment now more than ever. And remember to spread the word about the education you received at Northwest Suburban College. Your success is our success, and we look forward to hearing about all the great things you will accomplish. Congratulations, class of 2024. The future of healthcare is bright because of you. Now I'd like to introduce the keynote speaker. Georgia Casiado is a 30 years healthcare industry veteran who brings diverse healthcare leadership experience to clients, associations, boards, employers, and academic institutions. She is the elected regent for Metropolitan Chicago for the American College of Healthcare Executives, ACHE, and currently serves on the ACHE's National Council of Regents, 49,000 national members. Previously, she served 2 terms as president of Chicago Health Executive Forum, 2,000 members, and was named by Crain's Chicago Business as a notable woman in healthcare. She has been board certified in healthcare management through ACHE since 2019. Georgia strongly advocates lifelong networking, education, and professional development. Hence, her 20 years of healthcare association leadership in Chicago connects her with industry leaders, academic health care institutions, and students. Half of Georgia's career has been in executive leadership positions with hospitals and health systems, the other half in global consultancies, think tank, and her own consultancy. She is well published and a frequent speaker and moderator on the national healthcare stage. Her expertise in the healthcare growth, strategy, marketing, sales, innovation, and partnership. She currently leads the marketing function at Northwest Suburban College. So she's out right here. Please help me welcome Ms. Wilke.
What a pleasure it is to be here with you today. I love spending time with students, and especially for the reason that I'm looking across what I'm seeing looking back at me, and I'm seeing these faces of hope and inspiration and accomplishment, and just like the world is in front of you because it is. So let me start out by congratulating all of you, the graduates of Northwest Suburban College, and greetings to family members, board members, friends, the whole support network that brought you here today, because as we all know, in terms of celebrating your success, that it is a cumulative factor. Success never happens in a vacuum. It rarely occurs without challenges and obstacles. It requires goal setting and vigilant follow-up. It is a series of progressive steps whose endpoint changes over time. Success is a journey. It's not a destination, it's not an endpoint. While today is a very important milestone in your professional development, it's all about how you leverage what comes after today. And that's where I'm going to spend some time talking with what comes after today as well. Because as a mother of two, I just found out I'm going to be a grandmother of two. My daughter is expecting twins. And just all of the challenges we have in life. One of the things I have realized is just when you think you have the answer, the question changes. And that's a mindset that I think becomes very helpful to all of us when we think about the resilience in terms of how we move forward in our lives. So let's start out by recognizing that today is a celebration. It's a major milestone in your life. And with this accomplishment, you are on the path to somewhere new in your life that for some of you, I interviewed some of you before, and I know that some of you have defined the next steps, and I know that some of you are still looking to define the next steps. So I understand that part can be very overwhelming because, over the last 10 months, last year, you've had a set program for what you knew you were going to be doing. And now comes the question of, okay, so now how am I going to take all of this and what comes next? So let's make this next part of our conversation about what lies ahead. How can you leverage what you've learned, who you know in this room and beyond, and what you know to chart your next steps in your professional growth and development. As Dr. J had mentioned, I'm 30 years in healthcare, strategy, marketing, sales expertise. I've been very much involved in health associations. I'm very right brain, left brain in how I approach life. I actually started my academic career as a music major, decided that perhaps generic pork and beans for the rest of my life is not a good plan, so I ended up changing the path and direction. But it's always very important to think about not only what you've done, but what can you do. So I would say what I'm known for and kind of in my space is really connecting what I know and who I know, the ability to leverage connections and relationships, having a can-do attitude. I'm one of those people who says if you're going to bring forth a problem, please also bring forth a solution where we at least have a place to start. And someone very committed to reinvention, no self-limitations, and I am a terminal optimist. So I say all this to really shape for you how I'm going to put forth some of my next comments. Luck is preparedness to meet an opportunity. And sometimes it may not be apparent that it is an opportunity. And sometimes if you're waiting for everyone else to see what you already see, you've lost the opportunity. So think about how can you learn to be first in your category as you're looking to define yourself in the next steps. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Which way do you choose to frame your day and the next steps of your life? There's no such thing as a failure. Failure is really defined as our inability or our fear about trying as opposed to actually moving forward. So think about your life experiences and recognize that everything that you do, your life and your work experiences, your friendships, your family, everything you do is cumulative. Everything counts. So as you look to move forward in these new areas of your life, pay it forward with gratitude and give back. I'm just going to give you a few brief suggestions that might help you in your next chapter moving forward when you're looking at future job and life opportunities. I put those two together because you can't have a robust, dynamic job opportunity that's fulfilling to you if you don't also address your life opportunities, your family, the other parts of your life that round us out. There are very few people who on their deathbed ever look back and say, I wish I would have spent more time at the office. So it's thinking about having that robust rounding out. So a couple suggestions. Decide who you are and who you like to be. By yourself, have your own little journal, whether it's electronic, whether it's on paper, and commit to yourself your written goals for the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months and think about what's possible. Legitimize yourself in the space you choose to live in. We've talked about the alumni club and other ways to stay connected. And if you are not linked in to everyone in your class, you all have directories, you need to be. Because again, your network, I tell my children, your network is your gold. It serves you forever. This is a hard one. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone and really think about how you can put yourself out in different ways that is new and different than perhaps how you've seen things in the past. Think process, not isolated encounter. Many times people can meet someone and think, I didn't make a good impression or didn't have the right conversation, that I didn't take it far enough. And that's why I'm saying don't think about an isolated encounter as that defining moment, but circling back. Whole total side example, my connection with Dr. J is, I am the ACHE elected regent for Chicago. I met Dr. J when he was working with another organization. He involved me on a lot of his panels and keynotes. We talked over a period of time. And now I'm standing here in front of all of you working with him at this university. Did that happen overnight? No. Was that over a period of probably a year and a half? But never underestimate the connections that you have, the what you know and the who you know. Focus on what you want to attract in your life. And just in the same kind of way, if you focus on what you don't want in your life, you'll find that shows up too. So given a choice, focus on what you want from that perspective. So relationship development, networking in your professional career, which will be your jobs, your network, your associations, it becomes the foundation for this next chapter in your life. It's a two-way street. And this college can make this easier for you. I know we talked about our launch of the alumni program next month, and there'll be a table that'll be in the reception area. But what I talked about setting goals for yourself and then make regular dates on your schedule for your follow-up with yourself are very critically important. So as we think about balancing life that extends well beyond the classroom that will help you with this, I like to share and close my conversation today with you on the story of the empty pickle jar. So this is going to require some visualization here. So the empty pickle jar, a lesson on life. A professor stood before his philosophy class holding a large and empty pickle jar. When the class began, he proceeded to fill the jar with golf balls, so there was no more room to fill golf balls in this jar. And then he asked the students, is this jar full? And of course, everybody looks at a jar that is packed with golf balls and said, well, of course it is. And he says, well, let's think again. And he picks up a small box of pebbles, much smaller than the golf balls, and pours them into the same jar. And then again, he asks his students, because now, of course it's full, it's packed. Is this full? And they said, well, of course it is. It's full of golf balls and it's full of pebbles. There's no room that we can put more of these in there. So of course he then picks up sand and pours it in and fills up everything else. Again, he asks the students one more time, is it now full? We have golf balls, we have pebbles, we have sand. Is this full? And of course everyone says yes. So he picks up the last item, which is a carton of chocolate milk, and pours it in there. And of course, now it looks like it really is really full. And he asks the student, I want you to recognize that this jar represents your life. The golf balls are the most important things, your family, children, health, friends, faith. It's the foundation that will be carried with you throughout your entire life. The pebbles are the other things that matter, like your job, home, car, social connections. The sand is everything else, all of the small stuff. So the point with this is, if you put the sand in first, all of the small stuff, like what time is the Friends rerun on TV, and what time does our fantasy football team meet, and all the rest of that, if you put the sand in first, there's no time for the pebbles or the golf balls. So what the real message here is spend time and energy on the things that really matter in your life and advance your life in that way. So, in summary, call your parents, play with your children, get regular checkups, enjoy dinner with family and friends. There will always be time to clean the house, mow the lawn, or clean out your closet. Take care of the golf balls first, those things that really matter to you and you know are the pinnacles for those things that may not seem like they're urgent now, they're important, and you want to address them before they become both urgent and important. Set your priorities and understand that the rest is just sand. And one student then asked, what about the chocolate milk? Where does this fit into our plan? The professor responded, no matter how full your life may seem, there's always room for chocolate and the sweetness of life. So remember, every day is a gift, and the quality of your life is your gift to yourself. Thank you, and congratulations to you today.
Picture.
Abdul Maimuna. Syed Ali Miso.
Can you camera, please?
Bianca Perez. And Sana Sheikh.
Your education is a dress rehearsal to the life that is yours to lead. Good afternoon, President Ali Niazi, Dr. Gayatri, Dr. Gold, esteemed faculty, administrative staff, and my fellow graduates. Today, the class of 2024 gathers here to celebrate the end of our short but memorable journey at this institute. Looking back on the past year, I express my gratitude to the President and the program's manager for giving me the opportunity to speak today. When I was offered the opportunity to be the student speaker, I was hesitant. I'm not a very good public speaker. But I looked towards the greatest resource, actually the greatest scholar available to every student of my generation, Google.com. And the advice I was given was speak from the heart, and that's what I will do. The graduates here are from 3 different programs, but collectively we are students of Allied Health Sciences. Moreover, in our externship, we have all worked in our respective fields, and we know the importance of our roles in the United States healthcare system. I will go so far as to say that if doctors and nurses are the backbone, then we as medical assistants, dental assistants, and pharmacy technicians are the lifeblood of the United States healthcare system. Our careers require great skill and sense of responsibility. For these, the college has very capably prepared us. When I was working in my pharmacy, I spoke to the other technicians working there, and I saw that senior-most technicians who've been in the field for 5 years, when they were starting out, they didn't pass their certification exam. They had all the knowledge, but as we students know, every exam, passing an exam requires 2 different set of skills. One's the knowledge, and the other is the mental approach to an exam. My instructor, Omar Abid, trained us, and Anisha and Taja will be a testament to this, as well as John, that from day one he told us that our goal is to pass the PTCB, and my goal is after you get certified, I want you to be a lead technician in the first 6 months. And I am on the path to becoming a lead technician. Northwest Suburban College boasts a faculty of very well-known and highly qualified individuals. Each of our teachers have shared with us their wisdom and significant knowledge, and it was their unwavering devotion and dedication to their craft which has led us, their students, to see this great accomplishment today. Our presence on this graduation day is a testament to their expertise as instructors. Today, my fellow students, is the last day of our journey here. But wherever we go, our experience at this college will be an invaluable part of our journey. And I will end my speech with a quote from Professor Michael Josephson. Take pride in how far you've come. Have faith in how far you can go. But don't forget to enjoy the journey.
Thanks a lot, Cyan, that was great. Okay, now for the roll call of graduates. So when I call your name, simply come up and receive your scroll diploma. The following students are graduating with certificates in medical assisting.
Sorry.
Wilke Garcia Herrera.
Make sure you collect your diploma out there, right? Akshay can do the honors.
Bianca
Stay there.
Perez.
Stay there. Right, come on. Stay there.
Carlotta
Picture.
Tamayo.
Right, come go.
Cecilia Torres.
Right, come on.
Guadalupe Zavala. The following students are graduating as dental assistants. Meadows Avila Fuentes. Esmeralda Bahena.
This side.
Michelle Diaz.
This side.
Cheering up, guys, come on. Walk out.
Jennifer Gonzalez.
Oh my God.
Alexandra Herrera. Arlinda Murate.
Yep.
Selena Odabasic.
Thank you.
Ruby Rodriguez. The following students are graduating as pharmacy technicians. Sayed Nisa.
I was gonna do.
Take a picture.
John Sebastian.
Picture.
Asia Walker. And Alicia Williams.
On this side, this side.
Chief Academic Officer of Northwest Suburban College, it is my distinct honor to present to you the candidates who have completed all academic requirements for their respective certificates. After thorough review and validation by the faculty, I confirm that these students have fulfilled the academic criteria and institutional requirements set forth by Northwest Suburban College. They are now eligible to be awarded the following certificates: 21 medical assistant certificates, 11 dental assistant certificates, and 5 pharmacy technician certificates. All candidates have demonstrated the knowledge, skills, and competencies required in their fields of study, and they have met or exceeded the standards of academic excellence upheld by our institution. Mr. President, I hereby present these candidates to you for the conferral of their certificates.
Thank you very much, Provost Shahid. Based on the recommendation of the Provost and the authority vested in me by the Corporate Board of Taskin Educational Organization, I confer upon you the certificates of medical assistant, dental assistant, and pharmacy tech with all the rights and privileges and responsibilities appertaining to respective certificates. You are now considered graduates of these programs from Northwest Suburban College in the class of 2024. Congratulations. From the right to the left, from the left to the right, because now you have graduated. So that is the honor. You're all graduated, and congratulations. You don't want to charge, or you want to charge, or you want to make a for a few seconds, and give the great applause to these graduates. Thank you for joining us. Again, to our graduates, to their families, to their friends, to their spouses, grandparents. Are there any grandparents over here? Any grandparents over here? No. Okay. Congratulations one more time on behalf of Northwest Suburban College. And now, when I founded this institution 16 years ago, we had no idea where we would be. Now we have graduated nearly 800 students earlier. As you leave from here, you start a new chapter in your life. I'd like to remind graduates of 5 things. And when we founded this institution, we were very focused on this. We felt that that's what we need. And these are the principles of Northwest Suburban College. Number 1 is service. So the institution was started to be able to provide service to students who may not have either the means or the education to go to big colleges and get other things that most students do and waste a year or 2 before they realize that we need education that will be able to help us in getting a job. And that's what we started off with. Number 2, we want to make sure that we focus on compassion in our students. And service with compassion is what you need. You guys will be going in health sciences fields. As our speaker said, you're going to be lifeblood of that healthcare system. And the way the healthcare system is now, and what is happening to the system, the lack of equity, and many, many other issues, you're going to be not only the backbone as the doctors are, it's going to be lifeblood. So please keep that in mind. And when you deliver that with compassion and a motive to service is what counts. And thirdly, whatever we do, we got to do it with dedication, patience, and keeping in mind that the excellence is what counts. So I want to make sure there's a charge for you that as you leave from here, the services you provide. As a matter of fact, I met one of the medical student graduates from NWSC this morning when I went to my doctor, and there she was. So, and if you go to the hospitals, the clinics, and all in this area, you will find a medical student graduate, or if you go to a dentist, you get a DA graduate. Sometimes you'll find them in the pharmacies. Key areas, and you are the one who would be servicing in these key areas. Keep these 3 things in mind. This is your alma mater that asks you to keep that in mind in your heart as you go out there. And fourthly, keep in mind that the life, however long it may be, is still too short. And it's a lifelong process of learning. So you got to keep on learning, keep on improving. And as you go out there in your jobs, respective fields, and be talking to people, the patients, you will learn. And more you learn, better off you are. And as the old saying is that you will learn until you go to your grave. Keep on learning. Do not let that go. That's very, very important. And then lastly, whatever you do with love. Give love. Give that care. Give that compassion that's needed. So everything you do with love. That is one service, emotion that you can provide to the universe that will last, that will create an impact. It will never go away. So these are the 5 different components that Northwest Suburban College was based on. The top 3 that I described earlier, that we always talk about. And when you go out in the world, and you'll be facing all these things, all these situations. You'll have a patient who's sitting in the waiting room that would like to get into the doctor's office. Or you have a patient who's sitting in a pharmacy waiting who said, I need the prescription. So you play a vital role in society. And please be cognizant of your role that you play in society. And make sure that you fulfill that with passion. And fulfill that responsibility with real compassion to humanity as a whole. And as I said before, my faith teaches us that the knowledge, seeking knowledge, is paramount in every human being. So, whatever knowledge you have acquired, excellent, but keep on going. Keep on acquiring the knowledge and disseminating and giving back to the humanity around. Congratulations one more time, and we love all the parents and siblings and all that who came over here to celebrate, and please give another applause for this. I know you are waiting for lemonade. We do have some lemonade on the other side, so just wait another few.
Dr. Mateen Ali Niazi, who is a member of the corporate board.
Thank you. You know, today is a day that I will remember forever. Not only because you're graduating, because it's my birthday, right? That's amazing. So congratulations on graduating August 24th, 2024. It's very auspicious. You know, faith is taking a step up a staircase when you don't even know where it leads. And congratulations on taking those first few steps. So take a moment, turn back around, see where you've come, but you don't know where the stairway is going to go, so it keeps going up. And we thank you for taking those first few steps with us, being one of the small things that you've done so far in your life. But gracias a los estudiantes y gracias a los padres de los estudiantes. Thank you for joining and trusting in us along your journey in this education. As we've all mentioned before, that you've heard many times today, this is just a step in the journey, but I want to share one story with you, one story. So I was in the office today and I saw a patient and he was extremely grateful. And you know, we see this sometimes, but what he said to me struck a chord with me. He said, you know what, I really want to thank you, all the staff, he had just had surgery, that I interacted with, because every single one of them said, he was very nervous, said, don't worry, Mr. Jones, you're going to be just fine. You're in great hands, you're going to do great, right? That simple act of compassion, of just calming people down, leading with love, as it was mentioned today, makes a huge difference on people's lives. So remember that going forward. So first of all, thank you to the students for joining us today, those who made it. Those who did not make it, congratulations as well. Thank you to the families of the students who are here. I also want to thank every faculty member and staff member at Northwest Suburban College. I see many of you here. Please stand. I want to recognize you, and I want everyone to applaud and thank your wonderful faculty and instructors. Thank you. Also, thanks to our board members who happen to be here. I see a few. Please stand to recognize. Right. Special thanks to our corporate board members that are here as well. Please stand. Special thanks to this man whose vision has really inspired a whole swath of graduates over the last decade. I also want to recognize Dr. Shahid. He has come on board recently, but it's really made some incremental change in our college, and we're very happy to have him. But most of all, thank you to you. Thank you for putting your trust in us and for us playing a small part in your future. Don't forget us, remember us. There's going to be a graduation hat toss outside, but please enjoy some refreshments, and thank you once again for coming.